So hello everybody, so this is a recap of last night's wine tasting where we had the Chateau Boutis Saint-Emilion Grand Cru. And this wine comes from Saint-Emilion, which is on the right bank of the Garonne River, which is why it's called the right bank. And wines from this area, the right bank, tend to be more Merlot based, where wines from the left bank tend to be more Cabernet Sauvignon based. Saint-Emilion is one of the more famous wine regions on the right bank of Bordeaux. And as I stated, they're Merlot based. This one happens to be 88% Merlot. And the unique thing about this one is it's a Grand Cru. There's only 82 estates that can call themselves Grand Cru from Saint-Emilion. Now, even though Merlot is more prevalent in the right bank, it's grown all over Bordeaux. As a matter of fact, it is by far the most grown grape in all of Bordeaux. And in my opinion, it's probably the most underappreciated grape here in the United States, partially because of this movie called Sideways. So before I get into the tasting notes on this wonderful wine, I wanted to thank a couple of people. Thanks Stephen and Sally from Denver Wine Merchant. It's awesome having you guys moderate and answer questions. Your knowledge is far beyond mine, and I certainly appreciate it. Thanks for all of you that sent me pictures and joined these. This was by far the most popular one that we had. I'm looking at, we had 965 views. By far the most that we've had jump into one of our tasting. Pretty crazy. Thanks to the Sacramento Corks, who as usual sent me a picture. And I also got a nice picture from my wonderful, young, lovely Canucks. And happy that they did a Zoom call and joined us. And Miss Misa came back for a trip. So there's a lot of regulars that join in here. And sorry if I missed you, but I appreciate many of you. And it was nice to see some new names and faces join our tastings. So here were my notes. On the color, definitely dark ruby. On the nose, cinnamon, spices galore, green bell peppers, some smoky tobacco notes. My favorite by far of the night description was pink peppercorn, and Cheryl says clove. On the taste, very full-bodied velvety wine, lots and lots of black fruits, but to me it was really the chocolate and mocha flavors that really abounded, and they were just wonderful. I didn't get a lot of oak, Sally did, so I'll go with her palate. It's much better than mine. Now, I'm not the only one that thought this was a fantastic wine. I'm not a huge ratings chaser, but James Suckling did give it a 94. Robert Parker from Wine Advocate, 93. Wine Enthusiast, 92, and so on and so on. And really my goal with this tasting was to really showcase not only Bordeaux and educate you on Bordeaux, but really show and showcase what Merlot on the right bank can do. And this wine definitely delivered for me and hopefully for you as well. So the next tasting will be February 16th. We're doing a Chateauneuf du Pape, so we're going back to the Rhone Valley, which is the first tasting we ever did, was a Côte de Rhone. So I'm excited to do a Chateauneuf du Pape, partnering with the Wine Spies, again, February 16th. And hopefully you guys will join and we'll have as much fun then as we did last night. Cheers, everybody.